This is your host, Karen Donovan. Welcome to Good News Wednesday. You've made it through another half of a week. Congratulations. And tonight, my question to you is, what kind of a friend are you? Stay tuned.
It's the Good News Wednesday show. Come on, kids, it's time to roll. Tell everybody that you know. Watch the Good News Wednesday show. Good News Wednesday's finally here. Let's stand up and give a cheer. Watch the boredom disappear, 'cause Good News Wednesday's here.
Yep, that's right, folks. Good News Wednesday is here again. Another week has gone by. They're just flying by, aren't they? And tonight we're going to be talking about something that's been on my mind, and that is friendship. And I was thinking about friends, and friends can cause you to have either high blood pressure or low blood pressure, depending on what kind of a friend they are. And I did a little more thought and, looking into it. And somebody said, experts say, my husband always says, who are the experts? The experts say that an average friendship lasts about 7 years. Now, and I know that some of us have friends that have been our friends like from grammar school, and others, have friends that, have lasted a long time. But for the average, some shorter, some longer, the average time is about seven years. So we have different kinds of friends that come into our lives. And some of our friends, we want to keep. And so how do we keep them, especially during this time of isolation that we've all been through? A lot of our friends are at work or at one of our social groups that we didn't really go to as much. Now, some people have told me that they've actually grown closer to their friends because they've contacted them more online, like we're doing tonight. But others, have found that they've grown, further apart from their friends. And so I don't know which one you are, but to me, I have thought, well, I should call so-and-so up. I should really, talk to them and see what's going on in their lives. And then I say, oh no, I don't want to bother them and so on. But you know what? When you make that call, and then you have a chat with somebody that you haven't spoken to for a long time, it's cool. Like you get off the phone and you go, wow, that was a really good thing that I did. And they're uplifted and you're uplifted. So that's keeping friends. Now, what do you do if you lose a friend? Well, some people unfortunately have, we've lost them because they've moved away or something worse has happened to them, with the pandemic. So many people have lost loved ones. So what do you do to make new friends? Reach out and touch someone, as they say in the old commercial. But, the thing is you have to find people with common interests. You just never know where you're going to meet someone. If it's maybe, once the virus is over, you join a new club or organization, a gym, a walking club. I've met new friends at the park, and we know we have walking in common and maybe and who knows, maybe something else. And so, then you get to talking to them. And I was talking to this one gal, and it turned out that she also liked Korean dramas. Who knew, right? Like, how many people watch Korean dramas? Raise your hand. Me. But it's kind of cool. You never know what kind of a friend you're going to meet, and you never know what is going to be in store for you if you just take a chance and step out and maybe find somebody that has something in common and build a friendship. So that's what to do to make friends. Now, what do you do about people that you work with, or that family members or friends? A lot of people don't ever think about that, because you can be really excited about getting to work with somebody. And I personally have learned this lesson. And then you find out that things aren't going according to plan. So some of the important things you should do are get your plan in writing and make sure that everyone understands what the expectations are of the friendship, whether you're working together, going into some kind of venture together, maybe sharing space together in some way, shape, or form, an office or a house or whatever. And you need to have some rules and decide what exactly are the ground rules and where do you draw the line. So these are all things that are important to know about friendships. And I want to leave you with this. There's different kind of people in your life. Some people come into your life for a reason. Some people come into your life for a season, and some people come into your life for a lifetime. But no matter which type of person it is, for just a reason, for a season, or a lifetime, we each walk away enriched by that person, even if it ended badly, but we still have to remember the good parts. The good book says to be a friend, you have to show yourself friendly. And even if it's someone that you really wish was not in your sphere, sometimes it's important to know that that person's feelings count, and no matter what, they have enriched your life, and you will walk away a better person for it. And remember that friendship, remember the good parts, and take the good and throw away the old. So those are my thoughts for this evening. And now what you've all been waiting for is our trivia question about friends. And I'm sure that many of you played this week, and you are just itching to know who won the Panera gift cards. So without further ado, I'm going to give the trivia question for this week, and then I'm going to explain how our program works. So this week, we had a question about friends. And the friends were friends on and off the movie set. Those were the friends that we were talking about. So the question is all of these pairs are good friends, both on and off the set, except one. See if you can guess who. All right, the first pair, A, is William Shatner and George Takei, who were, of course, in Star Trek. The second pair, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck in Good Will Hunting. The third pair, Brad Pitt and George Clooney in Ocean's 11. And the fourth pair, Tobey Maguire, that's the guy from Spider-Man, by the way, and Leonardo DiCaprio in The Great Gatsby. So was it A, B, C, or D? And the answer is A. Did you guess it? William Shatner and George Takei. On the set and off the set, they weren't friends. And you can read about that if you want. I think it was a very rugged relationship there that went on, and they didn't really work together very well at all. Or, I mean, you probably never knew it on the set, but then again, Star Trek was a little different, so maybe they didn't really have to get along there. But anyway, that's the answer. So now let's see who our winners were. And if you played this week, either by answering in the chat or in the comments, in the chat on Facebook and in the comments on YouTube, and you played, or you sent me in your answer to Karen@homesbydonovan.com, or you filled out the official entry form in the Monday morning blog, then your name got entered in our handy dandy mixing bucket. So now let's see who won the Panera gift cards for this week. First winner is Alexandra Chartain. Congratulations, Alexandra. Second winner is Virginia Aarons. Congrats, Virginia. Third winner, Eddie Maroney. And the fourth winner, last but not least, Reggie Belmar. Okay, so those are our four winners, and those four people get a Panera gift card, and they should be on the lookout for it. And this is because we want to put a little smile on your face and some fun in your week. And that's why we do the Good News Wednesday show. And some people say it's a little corny, Karen, but other people say, you know what? I needed that. I needed that tonight. So hopefully that's you. So congratulations if you won. And we're going to be playing the new trivia contest coming up shortly. In the meantime, let's go to our next favorite segment. All right, we're going to make those birthdays happen, folks, because this is birthday shout out time. Here's where we wish all the folks who have a birthday coming up this week a very happy birthday. We give them a serenade, sing them a song, a personalized song, a custom song, and then we send them a custom birthday cake. How much better VIP treatment can you get than that? And this week, I'd like to announce the folks who are enjoying a birthday. So today is Gary Ubaldini, Lydia Boyles, and Patty Alicia. So happy birthday to you three today. Then tomorrow we have Matt Mays on April 29th, Charlotte Catherine on April 30th, Sarah Fady on May Day. Then we have Susan Lynch on May 2nd and Phil Marie Smith on May 2nd. And then on the 3rd is Debbie McGinty and Maria Mitchell. And on the 4th is Jan Adams, Sophie Anastasio, and Kimber Sawicki. And on the 5th, we have Angela Tully Robinson. So we want to wish all of you a very, very special, wonderful birthday and birthday week. And here's our wish to you.
We heard it was your birthday. Hope it's a good one too. Happy, happy birthday now and the whole year through. And if you're having trouble with all those candles on your cake, just call us up, we'll help you blow them out. So you can take a, you can take a, you can take a break.
All right, happy birthday to all of you. And now we want to cover a very important question. All right, this week we had a question come in to us about how can I make my home more inviting? You know, we were talking about friendships, and of course, you know, as things open up again and people are allowed to have some gatherings at their house. You want to invite your friends over. So what are the things that your friends get turned off by at your house? Do you want to know that? I do. So here you go. Here's some 4 things that make your house more inviting. If you do these 4 things, I guarantee you, you will make some more friends or keep some friends. First of all, please make sure that your house is clean and sparkling. There's nothing worse than having someone come over and seeing those dust bunnies under your couch. So make sure and clean, dust, vacuum, wipe up the grime. Number 2, let in the light. Now, if you're having a get-together at night, obviously this is good lighting. Some nice warm light bulbs. I talked about those another week. Otherwise, it's windows, opening your shades, your blinds. Do this when you're selling your house too. And make sure that your windows are clean, not all spotty. Number 3, declutter. Nothing worse than somebody coming into your house and seeing all kinds of stuff everywhere and feeling totally crazy because there's too much stuff around. Declutter that house. And number 4, easy one, make it smell nice. Don't cook something really, really smelly before people come over. And maybe take some of those nice scented vanilla candles or something like that. But mainly that it smells clean and fresh is the most important thing. Not overpowering. Don't use a really strong scent because some people don't like those. So that's how to make your house a little more inviting. And we hope that you enjoy having your new and old friends over and having them feel warm and welcome at your house. Okay, now we're going to move on to our next topic for next week, which is, it's laughter. Okay, so this is about how to let the laughter in. And laughter is the best medicine of all, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about. So obviously, you know what our trivia question is going to be about. So let's get to it. Okay, so we want to know, my goodness, this is a good one. Of all these comedians, this is a trivia question. Now, of all these comedians that are ranked in the top 25 funniest of all time, which ones were not in that top? Which one was not in that top 25? Now, let me explain just, a recap of that video. How do you play this game? If you haven't watched the show before, you know that what we do is that you can answer the question tonight, if you know the answer, in the chat on Facebook or the comments on YouTube. And if you put your name in there along with your answer, then I will make sure and enter you in our drawing. We choose 4 winners every week. And the other way you can join in the fun is send me your answer to my email, Karen@homesbydonovan.com, or request an official entry form in our Monday morning wake up log, which we send to you every Monday morning quite early, but it doesn't wake you up really unless you have your alarm on your phone and it's next to your ear. So those are the ways that you can play. And now, without further ado, let's get the party started. So All of these comedians are ranked in the top 25 funniest, because we're talking about laughter, of all times, except, are you ready? A, Jay Leno, B, George Carlin, C, Robin Williams, or D, Eddie Murphy. So which of those is not ranked in the top 25 funniest of all time? A, Jay Leno, B, George Carlin, C, Robin Williams, or D, Eddie Murphy. All right, on your mark, get set, go. All right, you can answer right now if you know the answer, or you can even guess. There's no penalty. Now, the way the contest works is your answer gets put in the bucket, and then of the 4 people who win every week, we put them in the grand prize drawing, and at the end of the month, one of them gets to pick their favorite charity, and we have Pay It Forward, Fun Day Monday, and we give a donation for everybody who's played in the contest for the whole entire month to that charity. Tonight, we the drawing was last week, and we had Children's Miracle Network, and that was Sandra Singh. And then the month before, we had the ALF Ride for Life, which they had their fundraiser tonight. Good News Wednesday was sandwiched in between the ALF fundraiser, which started at 8 and was great, by the way. And then we had, or 7, excuse me. And then, of course, we have the president's address to Congress at 9. So I'm not going to keep anybody. You can go watch that and watch whatever's going on there, or go to bed. Totally up to you. But in the meantime, remember to stay safe. Don't forget to get your shot, and make it a great week. Until next time, this is Karen Donovan with Good News Wednesday. Make it a great week. Bye-bye.
It's the Good News Wednesday show. Come on, kids, it's time to roll. Tell everybody that you know. Watch the Good News Wednesday show. Good News Wednesday's finally here. Let's stand up